الحديث. طبعا النهارده ان شاء الله هناخد مراجعه عامه على منهج البيور. البيور بينقسم الى الجبرا، كالكولس اند تريجونومتري. في 2 من الطلبه، واحد بيقول لزميله حازم، بيقول بدري، بيقول له ان انا اول ما اشوف الامتحان هبدا احل سؤال سؤال، بحيث ما سيبش سؤال الا اما اخلصه. التاني قال له طب لو في سؤال الاولاني صعب هيحتاج تفكير كتير اقف قدامه، ففي راي وده راي، وانا برجح الراي الافضل ان السؤال ما ياخدش منك اكتر من 5 دقائق، ان في تايم ساعتين 120 دقيقه على 20 سؤال. ال 20 سؤال منهم 2 ايساي، فالايساي اللي هم المقالي كل واحد عليه درجتين، وال 18 سؤال اول 10 اسئله بيبقى كل سؤال عليه 1 ديجري، وال8 اسئله كل واحد 2 ديجريز، يبقى 16 ديجريز. هيبقى هنا تلم التوتال بيور and mechanics. Welcome my dear student in our math for secondary 3. Today we are taking general revision about pure. General revision. My dear student, look at the first. X equals 3 second square theta. Y k 10 power 3 theta. dy over dx 6 root 3 at theta equals pi over 3. Then k equals, choose the correct answer, 4, 6, 12, 24. Look at, my dear student, at the first we find dx over d theta equals 3k 10 square theta times 6 square theta equals 6 square theta times 10 theta. dy over dx, at the first we find dx over d theta, dy over d theta, then dy over dx division dy over d theta divided by dx over d theta equals 3k 10 power 2 theta times second square theta over 6 second square theta times 10 theta. Then by division dy over dx 1 over 2 k 10 theta. K 10 theta, 10 theta equals 1. Then we multiply 1 over 2 times k 10 theta or 10 60 equals 6 root 3 from the given. What is the value of k equals 12? Then the correct answer number C. If xy dash equals 3 plus y and the x equals 1, y equals negative 2, then choose the correct answer. This is very important example. Absolute y equal absolute x plus 3, absolute x equal absolute y plus 3, absolute y plus 2x equals 0, absolute y plus x equal 1. Before, then remember, my dear student, we have xy dash equal 3 plus y. Look at x equal 1, y equal negative 2, y dash equal 3 plus y square over x. By substitution about x equal 1, dy over dx equals 3 plus y over x. Then dy over 3 plus y equal dx over x. What you deduce? Absolute and multiply 3 plus y inside absolute equals absolute x. Then the correct answer, absolute 3 plus y equal absolute x. Choose the correct answer, letter B. Another example. If the measure of angle of the vector or line vector 3, 2, 0 plus k 2 negative 1m and the plane vector r dot 3, 2, 1 equals 30. This angle 30 degrees. What is the value of m? Because we choose the correct answer from A, B, C, D. Look at solution. What is the cosine C? Absolute dot D dot N vector over norm D, norm N vector. Look at D vector equals to negative 1m and the vector 3 to 1. Cosine theta by using N dot D or D scalar product N over norm D norm M. We have angle equal 30. Cosine 30 equal half power 2 quarter. Then by using calculator we find the value of M equal what? 3 or 1 over 5. By using calculator shift solve. This all steps by using calculator shift solve. What is the value of M? 3 or 1 over 5. Choose the correct answer, letter B. Another example. Look at in the opposite figure. We have a right angle triangle. What is the given? X plus y equals 10. Then greatest area of triangle equals what? We know that, my dear student, area of triangle have base times height, have x times y. What is the x? What is the y? Remember, we have relation x plus y equals 10. X plus y equals 10. What is the hypotenuse? Square root x squared plus y squared. And we find the relation between x and y. After that, what is the value of greatest area of triangle? Choose the correct answer. 10, 100, 25, 12.5. Look at the solution. From given x plus y equals 10, what is the relation between y and x? Y equals 10 minus x. Then, what is the area? Half base times height, half x times y. By substitution, about y equal 10 minus x. Then, area equals what? Yes, 1 over 2 x multiply 10 minus x. This is the area. Equals 5x minus 1 over 2x squared. What is the dA over dx? dA over dx, 5 minus x. Equal what? Equals 0. Then what is the x? Equals 5. X is base. Then y equal 5. What is the area? Half xy. Half times x times y equal 12.5 centimeters squared. Choose the correct answer. Letter D. 12.5. Another example. Integration 7x squared over 5 minus 4x power 3 dx equal what? Plus c. Letter A, letter B, letter C, letter D. Before we choose correct answer, look at the numerator. Numerator 7x squared. What is the denominator? 5 minus 4x power 3. Remember, my dear student, if the denominator, its differentiation is numerator, then answer len of absolute denominator. Look at the denominator equal 5 minus 4x power 3. What is the differentiation of 5, 0? What's the differentiation of 4x power 3? Negative 12x power 2. Look at, my dear student. But numerator 7x power 2, we need negative 12. Multiply negative 12 up and divided over negative 12 to calculate the integration. Look at, my dear student. By multiply negative 12 up, negative 12 down, the left hand side equal right hand side, 7 over negative 12, multiply integration of negative 12x squared over 5 minus x power 3. Remember, look at negative 12x power 2. It's differentiation of what? Yes, denominator. Negative 4x power 3, its derivative negative 12x power 2. The answer, negative 7 over 12, len 5 minus 4x power 3 inside absolute plus c. What is the c? Constant of integration. Choose letter C. The correct answer, letter C. Now we translate to another example. This example is very important. The volume of the solid generated by rotation, the region bounded by the curve y equals x multiply x minus 2, complete cycle about x-axis equal what? Cubic units. Number A, number B, number C, number D. My dear student, this example very important. In any exam, we find problem about volume or area or together. What is the volume? The rule of the volume, we use integration. What is the volume? Volume of the solid is by integration y square dx. Look at this y equals. We find, my dear student, look at y equal x multiply x minus 2. We need, what is the different integration? Yes, different integration when x multiply x minus 2, this curve intersect x-axis. What you mean? Y equals 0. Then x equals 0, x equal 2. These are different integration. Look at, my dear student, x equals 0, x equal 2, the volume, interval 0, 2, closed interval. Then the volume by using the rule by of integration, different integration 0 to f of x y square dx. By using calculator, answer is 16 over 15 by. Correct answer, letter A, 16 over 15 by. Don't forget, my dear student, in any exam, we at least find 2 or 3 about volume and area. Area, we use integration. Volume, use integration. What is the difference? The volume by integration y squared dx. Area, integration only, definite integration of y only. Remember this rule. Look at another example. The two square roots of the number z equal 3 plus 4i are letter A, letter B, letter C, letter D. Before we choose the correct answer, my dear student, this is z, complex number, a plus bi, x equal 3, y equal 4. By using trigonometry function, we find r equal square root x square plus y square, and theta is amplitude equal shift 10 y over x. But the required in this example, what is the two roots? What does it mean, two roots? Two square roots. Two square roots. This number has two square roots? Yes. Z power 1 over 2. Z over 1 over 2 or square root z. Remember, before we choose the correct answer, look at, if we have z equal 3 plus 4i, what is the square root z? Let square root z x plus iy. Then x plus iy equals square root 3 plus 4i. Remember, by taking squares left hand side and right hand side, we deduce that first power 2 plus second power 2, first plus first times second times 2, and left hand side x square minus y square. Why minus y square? Someone say y, negative y square. This I y square. Remember, I square equal negative 1. This is called imaginary number. I square root negative 1. I square negative 1 times y square plus first times second times 2, 2ixy equals what? 3 plus 4i. Left hand side equal right hand side. I with I, real with real. X square minus y square equals 3. And 2xy equals 4. Then we deduce that 2xy equals 4, xy equals 2. Then by substitution method from 2, we know y equal 2 over x. In equation 1, x square minus 4x squared minus 4 over x squared equal what? 3. Then left hand side became x power 4 minus 3x squared minus 4 equals 0. We deduce by using factorization x equal positive or negative 2. Then y positive or negative 1. The two squares positive or negative 2 plus I. We choose letter A, positive or negative 2 plus I. Remember this example, we have three methods: by algebraic method, trigonometry method, by exponential method. Remember this example very important. This complex number, we find the complex number by three methods. This method is called algebraic method. What is the other method? Trigonometry method, or open bracket cosine theta plus I sine theta. Don't forget. And by using Euler form, z equals r e power theta pi. Don't forget this example, very important. We find it by three methods. Now we are translate to another example. An expansion bracket contains ax plus 1 over bx for all power 10 according descending power of x if the term free of x equals the expansion 7th term, then AB equals what? Choose the correct answer from A, from B, from C, or from D. Remember, my dear student, we have binomial theorem. Binomial theorem. This is the first unit in algebra. Binomial theorem, at least 2 or 3 examples in any exam. In this example, what is required? AB. What is the given? The given TR plus 1 general term. To find free term, what is the free term? 10 CR, second power R, first power 10 minus R. Then the left hand side, TR plus 1 equal right hand side, 10 CR, 1 over B for all power R, A power 10 minus R, but X power 10 minus 2R. Look at X power 0 equals X power 10 minus 2R. What is R? Equals 5. R equals 5? Yes. Then the free term is T6. T6 is coefficient of T7. Then T7 over T6. This rule. What is the rule? N minus 6 plus 1 over 6 multiply second term over first term. Then by using substitution, then we deduce that 5 over 6 times 1 over AB equals 1. What is the AB? 5 over 6. This is the correct answer. 5 over 6, letter B. Remember, this example, very important example. Now we are translate to another example. F of x equals 3x power 3 minus bx minus 5 local maximum at x equal b at x equals 1. What is the b over a? Negative 9, 9, 20, or negative 20. What is the mean local maximum? Deduce f dash at x equals 1, f dash equals 0 at x equal 1. We find the first derivative of the function f of x, first derivative equals 9ax squared minus b equal what? Equals 0. When x equal 1, what is the 9a equals b? Then b over a equals 9. Then the correct answer, letter B, is 9. Now we are translate to important example. This omega, yes, don't forget. 1 plus omega power 2 equals 0. 1 plus omega equal negative omega squared. 1 over omega power 2. 1 over omega power 2 equals omega. Omega power 3 equals 1. What is the value of the bracket? This bracket for all power 2 Choose the correct answer. Look at the first term, 1 over omega means a omega power 2. Second term, a over omega power 2 equals a omega. Third term, 3a over omega. Fourth term, yes, 3a over omega square. Then we deduce that by using substitution about 1 over omega square. 1 over omega square is equal omega. Omega power 4 equal omega. 1 over omega power 2. 1 over omega power 5 equal 1 over omega power 2 equals omega. Then look at, we have a omega power 2, 3a omega power 2, and a omega, negative a omega, negative 3a omega, by using bracket contains 4a omega power 2 minus 4a omega for all power 2 by taking 4a common factor. Answer is negative 16 times 3a square equals negative 48a power 2. This the final answer. Choose the correct answer, letter A. Now we are translate to another example. Measure of angle between two planes. 3x minus 6y plus 6z minus 4 equals 0. The first plane. Second plane, x plus z minus 7 equals 0 is, choose the correct answer. We know that, my dear student, when find measure of angle between two planes, what is the rule? Cosine theta equals absolute n1 dot n2 over norm n1 norm n2. What is the n1? 3, negative 6. What is the n2? 1, 0, 1. What do you mean? The normal in coefficient of x, coefficient of y, coefficient of z. Before we choose the correct answer, we find n1 and we find n2 and we choose the rule of cosine theta. What is the cosine theta? Absolute n1 dot n2 over norm n1 norm n2 by using substitution. Then cosine theta equals what? Root 2 over 2. What is the theta? It's cosine root 2 over 2 by using calculator shift cosine. Root 2 over 2 equals 45 degrees equals by over 4, or letter C equals 45. Now we are translate another example. If a function f dash equals 1 minus 4x squared, then the curve of the function convex down on interval. Choose the correct answer. Letter A, letter B, letter C, letter D. Don't forget what you mean. Convex up, convex down. We need f double dash, but this f dash. What is f double dash? By using the rule, f double dash equals fraction negative 4 times 2x over x squared equals 8 over x power 3 equals 0. Then f double dash not equal 0. Why? If 8 over x power 3 equals 0, this 8 over 0 undefined. Remember, f double dash is undefined when x equals 0. Then if at x equals 0 undefined. When x smaller than 0, f double dash is negative. But when x more than 0, f double dash is positive. Convex up or convex down? Convex down from 0 to infinity. Convex down from 0 to infinity. Remember, convex down is happy. This interval from 0 to infinity, open interval. But convex up is sad, is negative, from negative infinity to 0 open. Then the correct answer, letter D. Look at another example. If the slope of the tangent of the curve y equal f of x is given by dy over dx equal x e power x, and the curve passed through the point 0.04. Then f of 1 equals, choose the correct answer, 5, 4, 3, or 2. Remember, my dear student, given dy over dx, what you mean? Y dash x e power x. When the curve passed through 0.04, what is the f of 1? We need make integration. dy over dx, x e power x. Then what is the integration? To calculate the value of y, we find integration of x e power x. Using integration by parts, the first y equal x, dz equal e x. We find dy equals dx. We find z by integration ex by using the rule yz minus integration z dy. Remember, by parts, what is the rule? yz minus integration z dy. Look at this is the rule. X e power x minus integration e power x dx. What is the integration? E power x itself, e power x. Then we find y equal x e power x minus e power x plus c. What is the value of c? This constant c at 0, 4, by substitution x equals 0, y equals 4. 4 equals 0 minus 1 plus c. Then c equals 5. c, then y equals x e power x minus a e power x plus constant. f of 1 equal 3. The slope in this example, f of 1, letter C. Another example. 1 omega square are cubic roots of 1. The value of expression for all power 15. Remember, this is essay. Look at left hand side became right hand side by added 3 multiply omega power 3. Don't forget, omega power 3 equals 1. And the second fraction in denominator, we multiply 7 times omega power 3. Why? Because we take common factor from the first fraction, omega, and from the second fraction in denominator, omega. And in simplest form, right hand side became omega plus 1 over omega. 1 over omega equals what? Excellent student. Omega power 3, omega power 2. 1 over omega equals omega power 2. Then omega plus omega power 2 for all power 15 equals -1. For all power 15 equals -1. My dear student, we know essay has 4 marks. The first in algebra, second in calculus. Don't forget, my dear student, the complex number is very important. And integration, related time rate, and how to find maximum area or the volume. Don't forget, volume of region bounded by x-axis we use. Yes, what is the rule? By integration y squared dx. But what is the area? What is the rule of the area? Yes, integration y dx. My dear student, I am very happy to spend such time with you. Thank you. Don't forget, final exam. Goodbye.